the streak is still going, but right now they're facing a team that's going to make it tough for that streak to continue. We'll see if they've got enough moxie and enough confidence and enough poise to win another one.
And I bet they have a whole lot of confidence right now. I mean, I'm sure they feel like they can beat anybody, but you're right. This could be the toughest test for them yet to keep this streak alive.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Mr. Fundamentals is out there with Irving, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Gordon. That one goes. Count.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. From past the arc. Shot is off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And what a luxury when you have depth. I mean, a lot of their scoring in that win came from their reserves. And make no mistake, they carried the load for that team.
Without question, the starters can't do it all game long. You need that help from the reserves, and they got it in that one.
And so here's Cleveland, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Here's Barach. Money from the wing. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Holiday. Davis has got his first basket of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
LeBron passes to Barach. Misses the 3.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Evans kicks to Gordon. Davis setting the pick for Gordon. Rebound by Barach.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Gordon dishes to Holiday. He feeds it to Davis. And stolen by Love. Pass to Barach. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Pelicans make their last shot. Shot's good from Barach.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Holiday, the pass to Davis. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. James, the pass to Barach. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live it.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Alvin Gentry. I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
Thanks, Doris. Gordon. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
And one thing the box score doesn't show us is how many points came as a direct result of those turnovers. But I think it was a huge factor.
No good from Barach. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now, here is Irving. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. And Thompson kicks to Love. Here's Barach. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Here's Smith. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Here's Irving after Drew Holiday's score. Here's Barach. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And looking now at some numbers for Evans. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging about 16 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
Davis with a screen on Irving. Holiday attacking. And Evans gets it to go on the assist by Holiday.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. His last outing, he had 8 points. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Take a look at what Mr. Fundamental's been doing. He's already up to 8 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Rondo comes in for Eric Gordon. A switch here also for Cleveland. Hickson's checked in.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Chance here, Kevin, to see where the Cavaliers currently rank in the NBA. In steal, 7th in rebounding, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And that ranking in the steals category, airtight perimeter defense, is one of the things that makes this team go. Their aggressiveness, for me, sets them apart.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 10.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
James kicks to Love. Here's Barach, and he hits the jump shot. Mr. Fundamentals got 12 points in the game.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Rondo kicks to Davis. That's good.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Holiday. Barach. The three-pointer, no good. Pelicans leading by 7. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Anthony Davis, and McLemore subbed in for Tyreek Evans. And then for Cleveland, Anderson Varejao checked in for Love. Rush comes in for LeBron. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. No good from Barach.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
And another miss by Cleveland.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
To the middle, it's stolen by Smith. To the right side, the 17-footer kept alive. Rush the pass to Barach. To the paint, Smith dishes to Varejao. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Spencer Hawes.
And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. Second, the Pelicans.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Dante Cunningham's checked in for Drew Holiday. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Deep 2 from Anderson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Rondo's shot is good.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's covered by Rondo. The shot's good from Barash.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Now here's McLemore. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And he gets the bucket.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Come on, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team.
Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. To take a look at the Celtics, they are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, Cleveland sitting there 4 spots below.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
I really think this is a dangerous team that could be a popular choice as a playoff sleeper.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Lets it fly. No good off the back of the rim.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Here's Anderson. Rebound by Anderson Varejao. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Pass to Hickson. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Varejao kicks to Smith. Barak. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
The drive by Rondo sinks the 15-footer. Rondo's got 8 points.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
No good from Barash.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And he gets it to go. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
You can see the emphasis is to get out and run.
To stop the run. No luck. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Now here's McLemore. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Channing Frye's checked in for Anderson Varejao. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 14. And the shot is good. Mr. Fundamentals got 16 points.
Very